when I saw these images of the Mars rover, I wanted to capture the horizon line and the landscape in the color of my prints that I was working on. Often my work evolves from color that I see in things that are otherworldly. I use Akua, soy, and honey-based inks with my collagraphs. Here I'm mixing raw sienna with a little bit of quinacridone orange mixed with yellow, and I'm using an ink knife to get the mixture just right. These inks are very pigment dense, so I will mix the 2 colors or 3 colors together that I want first and get it to where I want it to be, and I'll clean my knife in between on phone books, and that's just standard procedure with these inks. That's what makes them so wonderful to work with, is that it's very easy cleanup. And I really enjoy the fluidity of them. I wanted to get the dirty brown of the landscape with by mixing the raw sienna with a little bit of the titanium white. It's a very opaque white, and this is one of my very favorite colors. This is the Hansa yellow, and the Hansa yellow will give it a little bit more green, which I really like about the inner light of this color. Gives off a tint of green. So mix those 2 together, and I will get that's the underlight. This color mixture to me feels so much like twilight, or making that crazy surreal light that you see in the sky. And because they're so pigment dense, when you get the color the way you want it, you can just use a little bit of that color that's left on the knife and mix it again with a little bit of white. So you can just use the ink on the knife and just add the white to that, and that will make plenty good yellowish, sort of surreal, sublime twilight. So what I do generally is I'll do a drawdown of each color, and I'll change the tone as I go. Once I have the basis of the 2 colors I want to combine, this is where the play comes in, and I love this part where you can just keep doing an additive and subtractive with the colors, by making it more densely yellow and then maybe adding another little tinge of white. And here I just decided to add a bit more to the Hansa yellow and white combination, so you could see the difference between that, adding a little bit more yellow to the already lightened yellow color. So I'm getting there. I'm getting to a point where I'm liking this color and it's looking to me like that color I saw. It's a little bit brighter, but to add a little bit of light and sheerness to it, I can just add more transparent base. And the transparent base is made up of what the inks are made of, which is soy and honey. And then the pigment is added to this soy and honey base. So you can use the base very much like you could use any medium in painting or anything else where you're extending the color. It's a color extender and binder. And I just keep a lot of these drawdowns nearby because I'm always changing my color a little slight bit, and it makes a big difference to put a little bit of transparent base in there. And I love playing with these sheer layers of color to get what I'm after in the work. So the Mars rover gray that I saw in some of the landscape there, I'm going to try to get a little bit of that to wrap up my color tour here of Mars. I always like to have a little white in the corner when I'm mixing up another really light color. So I have this habit of what I call making real estate on the glass when I make another new color, especially if there's white. You know, you want to kind of keep your white a little bit separated from everything else so you can just kind of grab a dab of it from over in the corner. So I just needed a touch of that to get that landscape. Be sure and check out the full-length episode on inking the plates.